Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexander Rocket! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Ovince St. Bruce.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are at the O2 Arena in London, England, and for my money, this is as good a mixed martial arts backdrop as we have. Another capacity crowd on hand, as usual, for the UFC's annual stop here in London.
The fans in England love sport. They love competition, and they show up, and they know what they're watching. You better be ready to put on a show when you step foot in the octagon at the O2 Arena.
And you better be ready backstage if Leon Edwards is anywhere.
Oh, man, let me tell you something. Leon Edwards is the man around here. He's fighting much more. He's got a little more intensity to him. That's one of the things in Rocket that has kind of haunted him, right? Some of his wins that were a bit slower.
Huge shot lands early round 1.
I mean, early in the fight, he already has hurt. Oh, my goodness, John. This could be a quick night. He's still fighting.
All right, so a close call there moments ago, champ, and early he nearly got knocked out. Seems as though he has recovered.
That's crazy how badly he was hurt as early in the fight as he was hurt. He seems to be coming back around now. But let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him so that he doesn't get finished.
Nice transition into full guard here. We'll see what he chooses to do now.
He's going to be trying to pass the half or eventually get the full guard, full mount, sorry.
Man. Oh! Oh, big left hook there. Ooh! 2 minutes to go, round 1. Rocket is bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Well, Alexander Rocket's so sick of hearing the word potential, but skill for skill, man, there's a lot to like.
He's as good as they come. And it's that lead hand, always moving, trying to trick you into entering so Rockets can land one of those beautiful counter strikes.
Oh, tremendous vision exuded by him there as he avoids yet another shot.
I mean, just slipping out of range. Footwork holding up beautifully. I mean, this guy's fighting a tremendous fight this evening.
Beautiful entry as he gets the takedown late in the round 2, which could have an impact on the judges potentially.
Absolutely. You want to leave an impression in the judge's mind. And when you walk back to your corner, when you get up from a dominant position, you almost want to wave at the judges and say, I got it done.
Right. Final seconds here.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Round 2 next. Well, you're starting to see the damage now, bleeding from his cheek. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
which is huge for his weight cut.
A methodical, natural weight cut for Rakic, making the number with relative ease. Oh, that is as good as it gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Still plenty of time to go here, round two. Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. St. Preux goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful entry there, and a wise move, given how things were playing out on the feet. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Relentless pressure from the top by Rakic.
Landing brutal ground and pound. Half guard now.
Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. Rakic is right back to the full mount here. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head.
He's brutalized him.
And there it is!
Wow!
No judges needed!
Savage, bro. He is a savage.
All right, it goes into the books decisively as a TKO due to ground strikes. Some replays for you now.
That's where he makes his money, right? He makes his money on the ground. He is a phenomenal ground and pound fighter, and that was on display tonight. He was able to get to his positions, land his strikes, knowing exactly which ones were going to be the ones that ended the night of his opponent. He gets the finish, and he gets it in fine fashion.
The decision is inside the octagon. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 19 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Alexander Rakic!
All right, so what a finish and what a performance for one of the more well-rounded guys. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Leon Rocky Edwards. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Michael Morales.
Ready. Ready. Good.
Protect your neck. Leon Edwards back on the proven ground here tonight. When he's on and committed, a lot of people believe he can still be the best welterweight in the world.
I mean, Johnny's so sharp, man. This guy has an ability to find angles and opportunities to score with his hands like no one I've seen in a long time. And he really has gotten better at wrestling. If that was one hole, it was the wrestling. He shored that up, and he still wants to be the world champ.
Head coach of Michael Morales there in Tijuana said to us, when I got him, he was just a wrestler. It's crazy to think about the evolution of Morales. Both his parents are judo black belts. A lot of freestyle wrestling, a lot of Muay Thai.
Kind of feeling out process right now. Both guys trying to see exactly how they're going to approach this thing.
The usually measured Ecuadorian Michael Morales controlling the center.
Yeah, Michael Morales very heavy on his feet. He almost tries to intimidate you with his posture. He's such a big guy for the weight class.
Man, is he evading effectively. He has become increasingly hard to hit.
And notice, John, he is setting up counters. They may not be coming right now, but when you're moving the way that he is, the counters will become available to him later in the fight. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Edwards going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again, nicely done.
Big knee.
Hook to the head by Edwards. Oh, nice strike by him there, just too quick.
When you're moving your head like that, you think you don't get hit. But not when you're fighting this man.
26 total strikes and now landed for Leon Rocky Edwards. Continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands. Oh, heavy shots raining down. Outstanding back and forth first round. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Right on the button.
He looks like Pac-Man. He's taking so many strikes to the head.
Oh, the uppercut lands. He snapped his head back with a counter.
It looks like he's hurt. You better be careful and try to find a place to recover.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Oh, slipping out of range beautifully. Nice footwork.
I mean, the footwork's on point. The shoulders are moving. The head's moving. Never on the center line. He is fighting a beautiful defensive fight.
Well, things happen so quickly. Under 3 minutes now to go. Edwards always laterally moving well, sidestepping well, and really always in position. Oh, this could just about do it.
He's hurt. He's wobbling.
Man, that was crazy. He was rocking and rolling, and then he got rocked.
He was fighting so well. He took that big shot that rocked him. I wonder if he's going to be able to regain all of that momentum.
Edwards is back in halfway.
Side control. A lot of options here.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. Under a minute to go in the round. All right, so it looks like some bruising on that thigh right now. He hasn't really done anything to address that weapon from his opponent.
He's got to check some kicks. I know right now it may not be that damaging, but down the line, you're going to really pay for it if you don't address it right now.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
I mean, what a fight!
Oh, with authority, the body. Second round, and Edwards is bleeding from the forehead here a bit. Hopefully they can get that under control so it doesn't trickle down into his eyes in the next round. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecard's going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecard will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody is going to sleep.
Circling to his right. Morale as tough as it gets, but how about the size of that bruise starting to form on his right side? Oh my goodness, massive hook by him there.
I mean, that was a similar blow. That might be the one that we look back on and say that was the start to the end of the fight. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, nice elbow. Another one.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. All right, same bat time, same bat channel. You think he's going to look to set up that hook again?
I mean, you can see it, John. You can see him doing it. You can see him sneaking looks.
Edwards goes in for the takedown now, and he gets it. Nice fight.
Now he's trying to guillotine.
Oh, got to protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Edwards' side does not look the way it did when he walked out here tonight. It looks like he's been cut.
Yeah, he's cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Edwards trying to make some of these ground strikes count.
Great job changing the position and getting that reversal. Trying to pass here, nothing doing.
Oh, tremendous urgency out of him there. He reversed his position, and now he might be in the dominant spot. Oh, big shots here. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Beautiful ground and pound, and that will cut him.
You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
He's got to be careful here.
Time winding down, final seconds of the fight. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. What a fight! Well, don't leave it in the judges' hands. A little bit easier said than done. Competitive, close fight. You got to lean either way.
I mean, it is horrible when you walk back to the center of the octagon not knowing exactly who won the fight. I thought he won a lot of the striking exchanges, but it wasn't very clear. So it'll be interesting to see who gets the decision.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Michael Morales!
All right, so the judges have rendered their decision, and 2 of the 3 of them had it for him. So he gets it done by split decision tonight. You've been involved in some of those. Nothing easy standing there waiting for the judges to render this.
John, it is the worst feeling in the world, not knowing if you did enough, right? Or not knowing what the judges were watching. So I know exactly what these guys are feeling as they walk to the center. You got your fingers crossed, you got your toes crossed, you got everything crossed, hoping that 2 judges saw it your way.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Champion Nomad Rockmanov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson has fought all comers. That includes Shavkat Rakhmonov. We'll see if it goes better for him in the second offering tonight.
Stephen Wonderboy Thompson has to use all that karate skill to create distance between him and Shavkat Rakhmonov. He has the ability to take down before. I don't know that he's ever seen him from a guy the size of Shavkat. And Shavkat just knows how to think. He knows how to get you to the ground. He knows how to put you out.
Wonderboy looks big. He looks strong, physically ready to fight.
It's always funny watching the beginning of these fights as guys try to really set the tone of the fight, the pace at which we are going to fight.
Perfect technique on the cross by Thompson.
Stephen Wonderboy Thompson can do that, John, from a moving position. So while it may seem like he's going to lose some sting on that punch, he still finds a way to make that very effective. That was beautiful, John. He set that up beautifully. His opponent is on wobble legs. This dude is hurt, but he's still fighting.
So a stunning strike moments ago. Now we'll see the extent to which his opponent has recovered.
Yeah, the opponent's tough, but his power has been on display very early.
Just got to admire this guy's longevity. Same side stance, same weaponry. Doesn't feel like he's lost a step.
He hasn't lost a step. He's constantly showing you that lead leg. Oh, body shot, John.
This is big. That's big.
Left hook.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Stephen Thompson. Swing and a big miss by Rakhmonov. With 90 seconds to go in round 1. So we'll see if he can keep this going, but as far as starts go, he could not have gotten off to a better one tonight.
I mean, you dream of these types of nights. You dream of it all working. Right now, this man is in a flow.
5 minutes in the books. All right, So there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and that is one of the best 5-minute stanzas you will ever see from the fighter. Rocked him multiple times, unable to get him out of there, but came pretty darn close.
He did come close to finishing the fight, but he didn't get it done. Now, it will be on him to try and stay patient, try to find the kill shot without overextending himself and putting himself in trouble.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2.
What
a head kick there as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with this head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Rachmanov gets tattooed with that hook. Beautifully timed and placed. Tries the flying knee to no avail.
Let's work.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Thompson's cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now. Oh my goodness, how did he eat that hook kick? Beautiful deceptive strike there. He better get in recovery mode quickly. Up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Nice.
All right, butterfly guard here up against the fence. If you're the dominant fighter, champ, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to circle him off the fence. I'm trying to put my body between him and the octagon. I'm not allowing him to use the octagon.
Seated here up against the fence.
Boy, there's some urgency here. He's got to wrestle the single leg, do something.
Man, look at all these elbows and knees. It looks like the eye doctor's getting antsy.
Boy, he's going to have to go check on this guy. Right now, he is getting hurt time and time again.
Thompson's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. 15 seconds. 10 minutes down. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so a big round for him there, maybe even a 10-8. There was a big knockdown in there, courtesy of the kick. DC, talk us through it.
He found his spot. I mean, he knew that there was a weakness. He found the spot. He recognized an opportunity to go and chase down that head kick. He threw it, it landed, and he almost got the finish.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round. Man, that Thompson cross is a thing of beauty. That's how you do it.
It doesn't matter his age. Wonderboy Thompson is a phenomenal athlete, and he continues to show that by landing that cross over and over again.
shot there.
Yeah, he's got him hurt. He timed that beautifully.
Unable to connect with a right hook. All right, maybe not the time to get too excited, but caution, flammable. He absolutely got rocked.
Yeah, he ate that shot. He stayed on his feet, but he's got to clear those cobwebs.
Oh, a big left hand. Oh, that's a big one. Under 3 minutes with which to work in our third and final round.
And that is just one of the things, right? You start talking to these people that watch fights, and what you don't realize and respect is that everything can change in one moment. It's such a game of inches when it comes to mixed martial arts.
Man, it's hard for me to relate to the toughness. He rocked him pretty good there moments ago, but looks like he's recovered.
Yeah, he's hurt very good.
Back to his feet. Well, a lot of fighters say there's no worse feeling on fight night than when your cardio abandons you, and there's been a lot of output in this fight, but both of these men are absolutely gassed.
They both fought very hard, but after round one, you saw one guy's cardio say, "Good night, guys." And in the second round, you saw the other guy, "Good night, guys." Now they're left with no cardio, and it's going to be a question of will and determination, and that's going to be who wins the fight.
Good work, guys. Under a minute now to go. Oh! That'll do it! Southpaw rock bottom. Too good.
Look at him, look at him, look at him. Look at that. Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
What now?
That's what, yes.
Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 3 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Joket
Well, this arena is absolutely buzzing after that one, DC. An incredible win by stoppage for him here tonight.
And there were a lot of dangers in this fight with the kicks, the knees, the kickboxing resume of his opponent. To stay safe, to overwhelm him and finish in the way that he did really does propel him into something bigger. I'm excited to see what happens for this guy coming forward.
And now our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Paulo the Eraser Costa!
Ready. Ready. Do it.
All right, early round action here. Paulo Costa was humble yet confident about this particular matchup. He believes he has a decided power advantage on the feet, but he also said if this fight hits the ground, I really believe I can pound this guy out as well. So Paulo Costa, needless to say, bullish about his chances of getting a win here tonight and elevating his career to that next level. Oh, huge power shot lands for Paulo Costa. His opponent, DC, better raise the guard, or this one's going to be over here in short order.
He is doing a good job of mixing everything up. Look back a few seconds. Nasty body shot landed.
All right, early round one action, and sometimes at the highest levels, this is the way it plays out, a little bit of a feeling out process.
Well, yeah, because you got to be very calculated whenever you're fighting someone that matches you at every step of mixed martial arts. Let's see how it plays out.
Southpaw stance for Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill. No denying the power and athleticism. We'll see if he can land a consequential shot early.
Yeah, Jamal Hill does a good job using that lead hand. Jamal's a great athlete, man. Really good basketball player, real good football player, and it shows in his explosion.
Hill's eye looks to have been cut open here. Yes, it has.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, nice footwork that lands to the headshot. Beautifully done on the feet.
Yeah, that was awesome. For a moment you saw him, then you didn't. But not only did he avoid and evade, he was able to land in return.
Under 2 minutes now to go.
Yep, John, that was a beautiful takedown a moment ago. But now, he's got to secure his position, because if he doesn't, it's all wasted.
Oh, great work to adjust position. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Costa. Oh, right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent... Oh, man, just as we were talking about him in the zone, he got absolutely cracked.
I mean, beautiful shot landed there. Honestly, Johnny killed.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Wow.
Oh, man. Oh! And there it is! With a huge win tonight!
Holy.
The official decision, it resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 19 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Paulo the Eraser Costa.
What a moment, what a result. You got to think they're going to be talking about this one for weeks to come. He knew he was going to be able to test that chin. And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Steve Astro Boy Erceg. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Manel Starboy.
So the UFC is back at the O2 Arena here in London, England. The adult beverages are flowing, and we're going to feed off this crowd tonight as usual here in the UK.
You know, a lot of times you sit next to the octagon, and because we wear these headphones, you can barely hear. But when we come to London, headphone or not, you are going to know that these people are loud, they're raucous, and they're ready to put on a show. They're ready to also cheer hard for the English fighter.
All right, Manel Kopp trying to create a striking angle here. He is unbelievable to watch in person.
I mean, he is unbelievable to watch. He's so fast, he's so explosive, switches stances, and always is right in his opponent's face.
All right, well, clearly he wanted to get this fight to the ground. Mission accomplished so far.
Well, he did a great job of doing that. I mean, come on. It's hard to take somebody down this early in the fight. That guillotine is very tight.
Up to his feet, very nice. Oh, that defense is a thing of beauty, right? Slipping, dipping, and avoiding a lot of these power shots.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of just defending. His eyes are very open, aware. He sees everything coming before his opponent throws.
Manel Kopp's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Oh, that was a big one there.
Oh, both fighters land simultaneously. Man, that's a fast cross. Beautiful strike by him there.
I mean, John, the setup is so good. He sets you up, he's got great timing, and he lands that cross over and over.
Manel Kopp's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. "45 seconds to go here in round one." Oh, beautiful entry there on the takedown. His opponent missed the strike, and he made him pay.
Well, Johnny, waits for you. The moment you make a mistake, bam, level change, takedown. You're on your back. Now you got to work your way back to your feet. Got to watch his neck.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Holding on to the submission attempt here. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control. right there. He was throwing, and then you need a strike like that to get him off his game.
But that's exactly why we love MMA. Anything can happen at any moment, and you just saw it on full display there. Oh, he's wobbling now.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Both of them landing massive shots.
All right, looks like he's going to the butterfly guard here, DC. Talk us through it if you would.
I mean, right here, you see him in the butterfly guard. He needs to scoot his hips back to the octagon side, use that fence as a barrier to work himself up to his feet.
Pop getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up.
Beautiful transition by this man.
It looks as though he's going to the butterfly guard now, DC. If you're the dominant fighter, what are you trying to do?
I mean, you're trying to control those hips and step over to a side, because that butterfly guard allows for him to elevate your hips, create space, and work his way out of it.
Oh, how about that? Getting out of harm's way and now to a dominant position.
I mean, just riding that position, keeping it very tight and elevating his opponent off to the side with good position.
Now Kopp's looking dangerous here. He has his opponent fully mounted. And working out a half guard now. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Kopp going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. And he's back up. 20 seconds to go, round two. Ursay's eye is starting to swell shut. 10 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Crowd fired up, so... Well, this is some of the best action we've seen in a while, unless you like defense. Both fighters really trying to impose their game on the other.
Well, John, neither one of them allows for the other guy to get momentum. The moment it moves in one direction, it just sways right back. Both are competing at a high level.
All right, butterfly guard now up against the fence, DC talking.
Yeah, and he's got some opportunities to get up here. He's got to elevate or create space with his feet, get back to his feet, and stand up.
Now, Kopp's being very intentional with his strikes here, targeting that eye that is already swollen on the opposition.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
So when you're in there and you're finding a hard time finding your rhythm, you got to just go back to what got you here. Or you got to throw caution to the wind. Because right now, it would be hard to find your rhythm, especially when you're fighting a guy who's fighting very well. So it's one thing to find your rhythm whenever you set the tempo of the fight right away, but he is so behind right now in terms of the way this fight is playing out. He's got to do something big.
Nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Under 2 minutes in our third and final round.
Great job getting that punch to the target.
Oh! Well, at this point, DC, I'm not... What a fight!
This is a crazy high pace.
What a last minute!
Oh my goodness.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Manel Starboy Cobb.
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling all the engagements of this fight. His opponent never really had an opportunity to lead the dance. He did that from start to finish, and he wins a unanimous decision.
Well, King Green makes his presence felt when he enters an arena. A little bit uneven across the UFC tenure, but it's a really hard guy to prepare for, I would think.
I mean, John, he's such a slick boxer. The way that he stands in front of people, rolling the shoulders, returning, he really can do it all. I met King Green way back in the day, fighting in a smaller organization. Right away, I knew that I would see him at the highest level. He had those types of skills as a very young man. He's been around for a long time and truly an inspirational guy, inside and outside of the octagon. But ultimately, it's about winning here. Tonight, he tries to do that once again.
So with much fanfare, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett makes the walk here tonight. When you look at this guy on film, a lot of different skills that he can draw from on fight night.
You know, Paddy Pimblett came into the UFC with a lot of hype. A lot of times, that hype can be overwhelming for young athletes, not Pimblett. Pimblett has not only reached that level and matched it, he has exceeded what anyone would have thought his career could have been. He is a tremendous grappler, big, strong, tough, and durable, and now he knows that he can take just about anybody's punch, and once he gets him to the ground, he truly can dominate.
Paddy The baddie Pimblett has graced the octagon yet again. We'll see which version shows up tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, King Green. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Scousers don't get knocked out. We'll see if the opponent can put that fade on Paddy Pimblett here tonight. Pimblett plus skills in all areas, an outstanding athlete, good size for the division too.
And John, just growing in confidence, knowing that his style is suited for the UFC and the top level of the UFC. Tonight he gets an opportunity to once again prove that he's one of the best in the world and hopefully earn himself a chance at a world title.
Well, Pimblett no longer underappreciated for all the different skillful attributes he brings to the octagon.
Yeah, Paddy Pimblett is a big guy for the weight class, and while his striking may not look traditional, it is very effective. Paddy uses his size to cause many problems for his opponent.
So not a ton of action here early, but a lot of high-level striking as the fighters try to get their reads.
Yeah, these dudes are trying to figure out how they want to approach this fight. It's a long fight, so you take your time and make sure you know exactly what you want to do. Oh! And these dudes, when they come together and they land something good, they both go, you better watch out. Very close.
Well, his guard's low, but this is his style.
It's his style, and it's a very dangerous style because when he slips, it leaves you vulnerable. And he has the ability to return and really hurt you.
All right, so not at all the way his...
choke.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Arm triangle attempt. He's got to get that elbow going forward. He's got to drop his chest to the mat. Don't squeeze. Let your shot
got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Looking to posture up now. This could be trouble. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Green. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Green's back in half guard. All right, full guard now, DC.
Yes, full guard. Watch for the top fighter to either posture or look to pass right away.
Butterfly guard, pretty effective. You don't see it every day.
No, you don't see it every day anymore. But if you're the dominant fighter, you've got to circle him off of the octagon side, separate his body from the fence, so then you can gain secure top control.
Oh, great reaction there, and the timing as well to get on top.
Beautiful job recognizing he had an opening, took it, and now he changed position. He's got his foot on the hips, now he's going to attack the triangle choke here. Look for him to try to move the arm across so they can start to hit for stump.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. As advertised through 5 minutes.
Take a seat, breathe. Okay, some water. Listen, I need you to put him on his back this round. You can win this fight from side.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2.
outside leg kick, yeah.
Huge kick lands again. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, another body shot gets through. Gotta think he's starting to feel those in the midsection.
Yeah, and you know, if you're the opponent also, you know that you're making that investment into the body. Even though you may not be able to see the work that you're doing yet, at some point, it's going to start to pay dividends. Oh, that right hand hurt.
Control. He's in the zone, right? Sometimes you're just in the zone.
Big left hand now.
Oh!
You can't stay seated here up against the fence for long.
It's a bad spot to be in a fight, John.
Nice jab by Green. All right, King Green moving as only he does. He's going to snap off a jab here shortly, I would think. Pimblett's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
That left hook was nasty.
Oh, man, he is hurt. I'm not sure the extent to which he's concussed, but might need to switch things up.
John, I always say don't panic wrestle, but I believe a takedown may be the only thing that will save him out there.
Green's thigh starting to show serious signs of bruising now. Oh, nice job defensively, and then turning the offense on his opponent. Well done.
I mean, turning that defense into offense is so important when you're inside an octagon.
Man, his opponent just continues to recover. We acknowledge that, but the striking advantage here is pretty crazy.
I mean, he just got to find the final blow. It looks like it's going to take one big one to end this night. He just not been able to find that one shot.
With that decision, we now turn it over to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bobby King Green.
How good is that? One of the better finishes, certainly, that we have seen here tonight, and just a great performance by this boxer who is certainly moving on up in this division.
He's moving up, Jay, and how could he not? When you do what you just did to a grappler of this caliber, everyone is on notice now. Big things are on the horizon for this guy, and they earned it with a massive stoppage.
Well, we can only hope before Max Holloway's career is said and done that the UFC touches down in Hawaii, because this athlete deserves as much. Future Hall of Famer, maybe the best boxer on the roster, and one of your best friends in the sport as well.
If there's a guy that deserves to fight in front of an adoring home crowd, it's Max Holloway. Max Holloway is one of those guys that has shown time and time again that he's willing to fight anyone. And John, we were so worried about him at UFC 300 against Justin Gaethje. What did he do? Not only did he fight well, he was able to secure the biggest win and knockout of his career. Now, Max is starting to feel the stardom that his fighting style seems to require.
Max Holloway with another massive opportunity in front of him tonight. More often than not, he capitalizes. We'll see how it goes. Max Holloway, once again, ready to engage in a big spot here tonight. All right, so here he is, the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history, former two-weight champion, the notorious Conor McGregor, and now, DC, the question beckons, in what form will we see Conor here in the UFC tonight? You know, even if you're not the biggest Conor McGregor fan, even if you're on the opposite side of the octagon with him, as I was when he fought Khabib Nurmagomedov, you still get excited about this. You still feel the emotion that comes with watching Conor McGregor fight, because you always understand that it is a massive moment in the sport. Conor makes a walk, the world tunes in, and we're all here for it. And I know he spends a lot of time at the Black Forge Inn, but he also spends a lot of time in the gym, and he believes he is going to shock the world tonight with the level at which he is at. Conor McGregor's back in a big weight tonight. Conor McGregor set to fight Max Blessed Holloway. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Blessed Holloway. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, and the former UFC lightweight champion, the notorious Conor McGregor!
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one. All right, here we go, the rematch between Conor McGregor and Max Holloway. Took a while for these guys to show up in each other's bracket yet again. Fascinating stylistic matchup, and it shall be done tonight.
Yeah, it's a great matchup, John, but Max Holloway needs to get respect. He got dominated in fight number 1, but today, a much different fighter. Conor McGregor still needs to remain the sniper, fight from the outside, set the tone and pace of this fight, and make Max Holloway react to what he's doing. Yeah, it could very well be volume versus precision, but two of the best in the world ready to re-engage. All right, so a little bit of a pedestrian start to this fight, about a minute in. Not much action on either side. Is that a feeling out process? What do you see?
John, you just woke me up. It's boring in here. Come on, get to work. Press the button. All those buttons. Bang on them and start creating some action.
Well, you see why Holloway is such a fan favorite. Beautiful land there with the left hand, and now we'll see what he can do with it. Oh, timing couldn't have been much better on that uppercut.
He didn't expect that punch. He didn't expect an uppercut to follow that slip. That was a great shot.
That one was thrown to end
avoid that left. All right, so close call moments ago. We almost hit the showers early.
Yeah, I mean, it was almost over. It was really close. I mean, it feels like he's got a read on him now. So let's see if he can keep pressing or if he tries to slow things down a little bit.
Fighters might get bonus checks by night's end. Back and forth action throughout.
I mean, we love it. We love when two guys are evenly matched. And tonight, of course, they're fighting at a level above anything we've ever seen them do.
All right, same story. McGregor continuing to find a home for that left hand. Great technique on the overhand. Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots, and if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Over 20 total strikes have landed for Max Blessed Holloway. 30 seconds to go in the round. McGregor gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. First round winding down here. Holloway gets hit from that, offering to show it appeared, but seemed to absorb it well. Nice timing defensively to roll with that strike. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip. Not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this. Again, he will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Round two, Conor McGregor and Max Blessed Holloway.
Ready. Do it.
Nice spinning back fist there.
All of that head kick got through.
He's hurt bad, John. My goodness. He set that up the right way. Landed the head kick. Now, we got to see if he can get a finish.
Man, he's still fighting back. Oh,
there it is.
man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing. Maybe a little bit of overconfidence there, and he paid dearly.
He was not feeling the danger enough, so he got a bit reckless, and he paid for it. Let's see if he can get back to that flow.
Holloway's eye starting to... it up well. There's a ground and pound elbow to the body.
Oh, nice. Oh, he got to the spot. There it is. Now he's on the mountain.
All right, butterfly guard now, DC. If you're on the other side, the offensive fighter, what are you trying to do?
I've got to separate him, John. I can't leave him against the octagon. That is how they get up. They use the fence as a barrier to get back to their feet. You got to put your body between your opponent and the fence so that you can really control him.
Side control, a lot of weapons he can utilize here. Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. McGregor's able to transition back to side control now. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
And that one certainly found the target. Oh, look at the back-to-back kick now. It's the shots you don't see coming.
What a beautiful head kick. He set that up.
That is going to do it. Conor McGregor lighting up the O2.
Oh, my goodness.
We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 48 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious Conor McGregor!
All right, well, as many of you know, the overwhelming majority of Conor McGregor's pro MMA wins have come by knockout, and he produces another one here in the octagon tonight.
Produces another knockout. Conor McGregor will tell you that he's going to knock you out, and he goes out there and he does it. Hats off to Conor McGregor and all of his coaches for another massive victory and another huge spot in his UFC career.